Hi there. To be honest, I don't always feel like going to gym. I don't always feel like doing what I know is productive for me. I don't even feel like making content sometimes, but I know that is not a sign of a weakness, but it is a sign of being a human being. So let's talk about first motivation. So motivation is a fleeting feeling. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it goes. And I think mainly because it comes from usually an outside source. So you cannot really rely on motivation, but you can rely on discipline, because discipline says that whether I feel like it or I don't, I have to go to gym. Whether I feel like or I don't, I have to go to work. Have you ever noticed how even if you don't feel like going to work, there's no way you're going to miss work? Because first of all, you don't want to lose your job. Second of all, you don't want to be in trouble with your boss. So why can't you put in the same effort when it comes to your self improvement and chasing your dreams? So another reason why it's really difficult for our brains to allow us to be in uncomfortable situations is because our brains are not wired to take us to our dreams. They are not wired to take us to our purpose, but our brains are wired to keep us safe. And honestly, being out of your comfort zone is not nice. It is painful when you are at the gym and doing those push-ups or pull-ups. It's really difficult. But when you understand that you are building your muscle, and you understand that it's not going to take a day or a week or even a month, sometimes you know that you need to put in the work. You need to keep on pushing. You need to put in more reps, because it will help you maybe at the end of the year. So for me, I think for most girls as well, when I go to the gym, I love doing the legs, glutes, and my legs, because for me that is my comfortable zone. When I'm there, I know what I'm doing. I know how to lift. I have strength in my lower body compared to my upper body, and I think that is the case for most girls, because we're not crazy about chest and shoulders and biceps and triceps. But this year I have made a decision that I'm not going to skip my leg day, my upper body days. I'm not going to skip my triceps and my biceps and those push-ups, even though I know that it's difficult for me, even though I know that I'm out of my comfort zone, because I know that I am building my strength, and I know that my future self is looking at me right now and so proud and grateful that I am putting in the work. So on those days where you just want to sleep the whole day and binge watch something on Netflix or Showmax, tell yourself that your future self is watching, and she's going to be so proud of you. Don't you ever look back at something, a decision that you made in the past, and now it came to fruition, and then you think, I'm so glad that I chose this decision over this one, because right now I am happy at where I am. Also, when you don't feel like it, tell yourself that I am going to go and do what I'm supposed to do, even if I do half the job. So if, for example, that you work out for an hour, tell yourself on those lazy days that I'm going to go there and maybe put in 30 minutes effort or 45 minutes. And what I've noticed with me is I surprise myself. I end up working harder than I had imagined. I end up putting in the effort because I am there already. Because that is the thing, when you start rolling the ball, when it starts rolling, you get the momentum and you keep going, and you end up surprising yourself in a good way. And in those days, don't forget to celebrate those small wins. Remember, it does not matter how small the action is that you take, whether it is creating content for 5 minutes, whether it is going to gym for 30 minutes, whether it is just picking yourself up on those days where you're feeling depressed and just taking a shower and wearing something nice and maybe journaling or doing meditation. Those actions, they compound on a daily basis. So don't think that just because you don't see the difference today, it's not making any difference. It is making a difference. It is contributing to something that is bigger, and in the future you will see the bigger picture. So keep going, and know that discipline will take you much further than motivation will ever do. And also remind yourself, why are you doing what you are doing? Why did you set this goal for yourself? Who is going to benefit from it, and who is going to suffer if you quit or if you fail? There's a lady that I really love on Instagram where she says that I did not feel like going to gym today, so I asked myself, who is it going to benefit if I don't go to gym? And then I answered myself, it is the enemies. And do I feel like giving charity to enemies today? Nope. So when you are not chasing your dreams, it is not going to benefit you. It is going to benefit your enemies. And your enemies are watching and laughing and waiting for you to fall. So don't give them that chance. Don't allow them to laugh at you. Don't allow them to win. Chase your dreams and know that the best effort that you're putting in is going to pay off. So I'm going to end this by saying that confidence is not built by waiting for a moment where you are inspired, but it is built by going on, and it is built by taking the action even when you don't feel like it. It is built by following through with what you had promised yourself. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think, and leave your favorite emoji or a heart. Have a day as beautiful as you are. I love you. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Goodbye.